Previously on System Shock 2. Nevan Mortise is out to hunt one of the former crew members that has gone terribly insane. That side projection outside still there? Well, at least I do not have to worry about it's coming back. Time to put this former crew member out of his misery. Who knows? I might need to fight another. Let us hope there is something to make my task easier. There he is. I might as well make a start on it. Barrier is down. There's nothing else. No, nothing else stopping me from getting to the Rickenbacker. What am I waiting for then?
Agility activated.
I cannot spare the ammo for you. Oh wait, I forgot to play that audio log I picked up from... might as well do it now.
Suarez and his whore want to escape. I do not understand.
They get ardent and lyrical, and they bite the hand. The many has shared this wisdom.
They shall not leave the ship.
They want something that is inconceivable.
You performed well, insect. I've
want the will of their own.
Cybernetic modules. Choose your upgrades wisely.
A worm crawled up my arm and rested on my neck. When he whispered into my ear, I felt a tingle. He told me how to make a weapon that would help us against our enemies. And here's the thing. It's made of worms. It even fires worms. But it stings like you wouldn't believe.
Finally, the Rickenbacker. What is that outside? I'm sure that Jordan will tell me eventually.
We must destroy the Von Braun. But before we can separate the Rickenbacker,
We must remove the foul black eggs. The many
has vomited on this egg.
These eggs are an experiment of the many, and will in time spawn the next generation of analysts, which you will have no hope of destroying. Steel yourself for a struggle, human. They fear you, for you are my avatar.
So I have to get rid of some eggs before they become a greater threat.
We arrived planetside via the shuttle on June 15th at 0800 hours. Kerenskin was the first one out the door, never even bothering to do a level B hazard suit exam. Not wanting to let that little try-up suit get a head start, Diego went right after him. I thought it was crazy, sending the senior officers of the Rickenbacker down to the surface of an uncharted body. But both those idiots were gonna get all the glory for the UNN and try-up they could. Damn. Time for inspection. More later.
That act of foolishness might just have doomed humanity. And I need more cyber modules if I am to a barrier. That might be useful. Especially if Shodan decides that I have outlived my usefulness. I have more agility thanks to my psi ability that grants me it. I do not think it will be necessary to improve it further. If I am to improve it at all. Rather, improve anything at all. It will be sad. Oh. NetMoverSitan. Careless! He deleted the wrong video file. The previous less smooth run of these. Which is why he had to do it all over again. That must be the first thing. I'm a piercing. I think I know what to say. I might as well make a start here.
Good. You have destroyed the first of the eggs. But there are 15 left. Find them.
Thank you for telling me that. At least I know how many I have yet to get rid of. Oh, and don't bother trying to use this as a trap. You can't. Because you tried that in the previous run. And all it did was phase through whatever was supposed to crush it.
The eggs were lying in a semicircle in the middle of what looked like a crash crater. There were hundreds of those things, hundreds. And as we got closer, you could hear them. Not the eggs, but the things inside them. It was like music. I was scared out of my mind. The eggs were lying in a semicircle in the middle of what looked like a crash crater. There were hundreds of those things, hundreds. And as we got closer, you could hear them. Not the eggs, the things inside them. It was like music. I was scared out of my mind. But that music, all I wanted to do was see those things up close. Find out their secrets.
Trust me, the price of those secrets is too high.
Agility deactivated.
Rumbler. The reason that I'm using cryokinesis is because I wanted to conserve ammo. But these rumble... Oh. Two of them. What do I have to do to get your attention? A security droid. Let's get rid of that first. That leads to... They could probably take me down. As I am what was called a glass cannon. The same cannot be said about the amount I can do. Close enough to cause any damage. Anti-personnel. Why are you not coming here? Much better. They must be within a certain distance from them in order to attract their attention. this? A blind spot?
Ammunition drained.
Time to finish this one. And I hear a camera. Right. Laser pistol on standby. I do not need arms. Oh, wait.
Soldier, this is Captain William Diego. There isn't much time, so you must listen. I have the unique advantage of seeing this whole situation from every imaginable perspective. Until recently, I was a pawn of those vile and disgusting creatures, those corruptors of mind and body. I've managed to cleanse myself of their putrescence, but I've been severely compromised in the process. I'm in the sick bay on the foredeck of the Rickenbacker. I would come to you if I could, but that's an impossibility. You'll understand when we meet. Now get to it, soldier. Stay alive.
I am an agent of the o.s.a. I am not some testosterone-charged Marine. Do I look like I have a lot of heavy weapons to you?
Ammunition drained.
I need a recharge.
Side.
Wrong weapon. Let us see if you can do better this time around. Yes, I'm talking to you. The one who cannot seem to even edit these right. And I hear another spider. Let us see what is in here. That is worth it. A little. A good thing that I saved the laser rapier. Use that for mechanicals and cyborgs. The crystal shard for everything else. Oh. These are throwing stars. Shurikens.
Insufficient side to side.
Who cares what they're called? Things that are pointy that they throw, which are lethal. That went better than I thought it would.
This was caused by an overload in the Meson acceleration coil. There is another coil in part 2, which you must pass to get
The bridge of the Rickenbacker. If you approach it,
the same avoid this, proceed to engine nacelle B. There I will provide you the benefits of my omniscience.
In order to reverse the gravitronic generators, I need to get into nacelle B. In order to get into the nacelle, I need my damn access card. But I left it on the opposite side of the hull breach. Wait a minute. If I can extend the auxiliary support struts, I could... If they've survived the blast, that is.
Right. Omniscience. Sounds to me like someone here has a god complex.
After a couple of hours, it was like being on a bender. Long periods that you couldn't remember. One minute we were in that crater. The next minute we were loading up the shuttle with the eggs. I remember hearing that idiot Korenchkin calling the Von Braun and ordering them to clear off the entire hydroponics deck. Diego seemed to think this was strange and said, "Are you crazy, Anatoly?" And Korenchkin smiled and said back to him, "Oh, Captain, we are not Anatoly."
I already know how that story ended. I killed him, analyzed his remains, and now I am more effective against the side leader. Can I not hit you? Right. I am sorry that I had to use bullets. But it must be happened. I do not have time to play with the little Spidey. There have been a few failed attempts on these, and I can tell you, landing there is instant death. So my advice is, don't land there. Let me guess. There are no elevators. Because it means they are lazy.
10 eggs remain. Move quickly.
For some reason, they couldn't get a hold of my mind the way they could the rest. So when I found the remains of the data wafer near the crater back on o.s.a, I didn't say a word. I just slipped it into my belt and thought, Dr. Polito will know what to do with this.
Another doom for humanity in a different form. I had best keep recharging. With extra strength and agility, make all the difference. And I'm thinking that the elevators are inaccessible. I am thinking that the main access point for them was on the other side of that vent. Cabling. battery. What? Yeah, I have to see it now. Thankfully, they're not hard there to bash to death. The defenses are becoming tighter. They are sealing mounted now? Well, thankfully, I have an abundance of power. Saves me the trouble. Now what is down here? A camera and batteries. Ceiling mounted. Now I have another empty display. A front Epstein device. Unlike last time, I did not forget to keep the better gun. I think I will upgrade this one. It is best to have a precision weapon. One that's enemies are not immune to. Well, resistant anyway. There's radium here. Much better. From Blair. At best. Launch anything I have. With Psi against it. As well as invisibility. That's where my first I am victorious. Now for the ceiling mounted turrets. Will he get to part 2 safely? Will there be any more editing mishaps? Find out next time on
Star Shock 2.